This is Representative Tony Klein, and I chair the House Natural Resources and Energy Committee, and I proudly represent the towns of East Montpelier and Middlesex, who has a wonderful town energy committee, as many of the other towns out there, and I want to kind of update you on what kind of progress we're making on all sorts of fronts. Heading into the last week and a half before the town meeting break, which is normally a very crazy, hectic time in the building. Things start to get a little intense, tempers get a little thin, you push and you pull. And so this is my way of saying to you that the conveyor belt on all the issues that are important to you and all of us and myself out there are still going forward. As we all know, democracy is not the prettiest process that we've ever been through, and of course we don't know a better one. So it's a way of me saying to you that as with any piece of legislation, you take a couple of steps forward, you take a couple of steps backward, but the eye is still on the end prize with the energy bill, and we're all looking at coming out the end of this energy bill with a portfolio standard somewhere in the future, with an aggressive program that ensures we continue down the path of building clean, in-state, renewable generation projects. And that's the path that we're still on. I had hoped to get a bill out by now. I still hope to get a bill out before we go home for town meeting, but that may or may not happen at this point. Where I'm going to report to you that I'm not happy with progress that we've made or should have made is that in the world of efficiency and weatherization and funding of our small renewable projects, all these things that immediately help our employment, our jobs in the state, and take the steps forward to reduce greenhouse emissions. All the programs that have been so important in keeping these projects moving forward are running out of money, and we are struggling to find a sustainable source of new revenue for these programs. And I'm not happy to tell you that we just haven't gotten there yet. And it is something that I've been talking to the governor about. It is something that I've been talking to the Speaker of the House about, and he in turn to the Senate Pro Tem. So it's not that folks don't want to do the right thing. We just haven't, in all honesty, figured out the best way to do it yet. And so what I'd like to do is that hopefully next week I'll come back at you right before we break for town meeting, and I'm hoping that I can have something that is far more concrete than what I've just shared with you in the past few minutes. But I want to welcome you to the world of the legislative process, and this is the way it is. And now hopefully you have a better understanding of how things seem to move. 3 steps forward, 2 steps backward, and then another step forward. So we'll keep going. It's important that you stay informed. It's important that you contact your legislators and tell them what you think is the best way forward. And I look forward to hearing from all of you.